Thanks, Mr. Chairman, and I especially appreciate your opening statement related to the publication in Truth Social last night. You have stated publicly that you support the blue slip, as has Senator Graham before you, and I followed that standard as well in the 4 years that I chaired this committee. Maybe it's inside baseball and too much minutia, but it really relates to the relationship between the minority and the majority on this committee and the basic rights that we have given for district court judges to the senators that we serve with. I thank you for saying what you did this morning. When they've asked me about this outside this room, I've said that you have given your word, as I have as well, and will stand by it. I hope that continues to be the case. I believe it will.
Yes.
Today's slate of nominees represents the latest chosen by the Trump administration. Notably, both of the nominees in the first panel were selected without meaningful consultation with all of their home state senators. At the outset, I'd like to address how Mr. Dunlap and Mr. Tung were selected. For both nominees, the White House did not engage directly with the Democratic home state senators. For the First Circuit vacancy, Senator King was informed 2 months ago the White House was considering Mr. Dunlap. Senator King had no role in submitting or recommending candidates to the White House. Ninth Circuit selection process, the White House engaged with Senators Padilla and Schiff on this vacancy for only 3 months before announcing this nomination. In comparison, the Biden White House discussed 2 Sixth Circuit vacancies and a Fourth Circuit vacancy with home state senators on this committee for 7 months, 9 months, and 6 months, respectively, before making a selection. Beyond the lack of meaningful consultation with Democratic home state senators, there are troubling aspects of these nominees' records which will be discussed this morning. Just this year at a Federalist Society event, Mr. Tung blamed welfare for the, quote, dissolution of the family, and questioned the constitutional rights of LGBTQ Americans to get married or even engage in private sexual contact. And Mr. Dunlap was counsel in literally dozens of cases defending Big Pharma for its role in feeding the opioid epidemic that has claimed the lives of hundreds of thousands of Americans. William Mercer, nominated to the District of Montana, played a key role in the U.S. attorney firing scandal during the Bush administration. As a result, his nomination for Associate Attorney General was withdrawn. I would also look forward to hearing Mr. Mercer's explanation for opposing language in the Montana legislature that would have eliminated the statute of limitations for civil lawsuits by survivors of child sex abuse. Mr. Mercer proposed amendments to the bill that survivors called, quote, a total sellout in favor of child molesters and insurance companies. I am relieved that despite his initial opposition, a compromise bill was eventually enacted in Montana. I'm also deeply concerned by Chad Meredith's record. He repeatedly took extreme anti-choice positions while serving as Chief Deputy General Counsel for then Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin and as Kentucky Solicitor General. I want to hear from Mr. Meredith his role in Governor Bevin's controversial pardons of hundreds of violent offenders during his final days in office. Mr. Meredith reportedly, and he's going to get a chance to testify, signed off on the pardon of Patrick Baker, who had been convicted for, quote, pretending to be a U.S. Marshal, robbing a pregnant woman at gunpoint and killing her husband before stealing oxycodone from the victim's residence. Prior to the pardon, Baker's brother held a fundraiser for Governor Bevin, which included a personal conversation with the governor. I fear these nominees, unfortunately, have many questions that need to be answered, and I beg for the patience of this committee in bringing all this information to light.